But I brought up Chad Ochocinco, Craig, just as you walked in, because unfortunately, my brother's business is out there on the internet.
Dang, yeah, that's terrible.
And it ain't good.
No.
It ain't good. Chad, my brother, is always in a relationship with a Latino nothing bitch. Look, he had the one Lozado bitch at first.
She was bad.
Everybody know this ain't shit bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody know this.
I got kids, I got family, I got A+ credit, I got a mother.
But he cuff ain't shit bitches. Like you can fuck whoever you want. I can fuck a bitch digging out a dumpster.
Right.
I'm not holding her up in the air.
Yo, shouts to Corey, man. This man always keeps it real. And he's right. Basically, what he's saying is like, yeah, I might smash, but I'm not gonna save the bird. I'm gonna send her right back to the streets where she belongs. And the thing about Chad, he's right. Chad be cuffing the birds, man. He be cuffing the women where, fellas, you gotta have your fun and move around. Do not try to save a bird.
My brother Chad holds in the air dumpster bitches.
Yeah, you do.
And the reason I say this, because I've heard the woman talk.
I haven't heard her talk.
Oh my God, she is so entitled, brother. Brother, you won't believe it. I'll just give you an example of what happened. This bitch is online telling everybody, oh, me and him are broken up. Ladies, he's a free man. You can like she is in charge of something. What woman who's respectable would even post that?
Exactly.
I'm coming to the south of France, so come with y'all. Railing up show.
So after she released Chad and say he's a free man, this is what Chad posted in response. He said, I love you. I know I'm not your type, but you give me a chance like a kid from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And all she did was laugh. And here's the reality. He really meant that. When he said, I know I'm not your type, a man is not going to say that just because. He realized that she was never really into him. She was only there for what he got, for the energy. I keep telling y'all, man, women like her will drain a man energy, power up, and return back to the streets. Just look at the response. She pretty much laughed at him because it's like, it's over with now. Already got your seed.
Because that's some evil shit.
It's very evil, and it's diabolical the way she's going about that. Like you were once all over that man, loving, crying when he proposed to you.
Oh, no.
And if it's my understanding, I just found out, if it's my understanding and I'm correct, that they met while she was married to her ex-husband.
Right. Well, she said she was fucking with him while she had a husband, and it interfered with her and her husband relationship.
But the way she said
this on the internet.
Right. And
but do you see the damage that does?
I cheated on my ex-husband with Chad. I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
I understand. So you were almost done with that relationship.
I was done.
So you were done.
I was
with
mentally
that
checked out.
Looking out
What
for
I'm
both
trying
of
to say is, in this world, we have to better ourselves.
Yeah.
We can't leave a bad news bears, bitch.
Why? You have to be mean. Do you think these chicks give a shit that you're engaged? They don't care.
And then later on, years later, you back engaged, holding up another bad news bears, bitch. I think it's bad that his relationship is online, where we saw the demise of two people, but that's not the type of woman that when you are the man at home, I don't know who all are familiar with what happens with Ochocinco, but one day his wife called him, his fiance called him and say, I'm out here on this Don Julio, I'll be home in a little bit, get it ready. That is the greatest role reverse I ever saw in my life.
Wow.
If a bitch called me and say she out on Don Julio, I'm going to say, well, stay out there, bitch.
Exactly.
I done already fucked. I'm going to sleep.
And not only that, to me, it didn't even sound that sexy because it's like she's basically saying, I'm on that. Like, now I'll come and get it, give it to you.
Right, after
Like,
I'm
she
through in the
gotta be-
streets,
and
this your woman telling you
Wait,
this.
and she gotta be
After I'm
drunk.
through in the streets, what she say, D?
And she got to be drunk. Woo.
She got to be drunk.
That's what it sounded like to me. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm on this Don Julio. Like,
Is
now
it bad if your woman got to be drunk when she sleep with you?
No, but I'm just saying that sounds funny. It wasn't that when the way you said it, it just made it sound
If
like
you
okay.
didn't get drunk with me, you in violation. You can't come home drunk to me.
If you decide to get into a relationship with a woman and you're at home waiting for her while she's out getting drunk, it's time to walk away. Fellas, that's never cool. In fact, it will make you feel like a little bitch. She's out partying, getting drunk, mad dudes in her face, she's dancing and all that. And then when she's done with that energy, she's about to bring that energy to you. She's about to bring that sweaty coochie to you. As a man, you deserve better, bro. And you will feel like a bitch sitting at home waiting for your girl. Now, it's okay if it's a chick that you're just smashing. Yeah, do your thing, pull up. But if it's your girl, the woman that you chose to wife up, that should not be tolerated, bro, because that is highly disrespectful. And that's the quickest way to know the type of woman that you got. Because a quality woman don't even feel comfortable being out getting drunk while her man is at home. She will want her man to be right there with her when she's tapping into that type of energy.
The brother Chad Ochocinco said, I act like I was asleep when she got home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, buddy. That's wild.
God.
I promise you ain't crying. These are tears of joy.
Well, I mean, Chad, the good thing is you still got bread. You're a cool guy.
He is,
You're
ain't
good
he?
dude. I cheer for Ochocinco.
I cheer for
man.
Ochocinco too. I'm not talking shit about him. I'm talking shit about this situation.
And I like them together. Like, I like them.
What could you like when you see that woman take advantage of this
not
man?
now. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about with what I actually saw, like him talking about it, not her. When I would see him talk to on that Shannon Sharp show that they have together, that late night one.
Yeah.
I kind of liked how he would bring her involved. You know, he would bring her in and talk about her a lot. And it seemed like they were happy is all I'm saying. It didn't seem, what I'm seeing now, I was like, ooh, I didn't know all that was happening.
So you say it seemed like they happy?
It seemed at the time they were. Like every time he would do that.
Do
like
you
he was
think if a
involved.
man bring his woman to a podcast and all of a sudden his woman is talking on the podcast, that's a sign of happiness?
I didn't say that. I said
That's
that he
a
was-
sign.
No. He didn't have her on the pod. He was always referring to her. When he would talk about a story, it's like they were just involved. It sounded all right.
I
Sounded like
saw
they were-
her on the podcast one day.
No, I'm not. On theirs. Oh, I never seen that. See, I'm
She
talking
was
about.
off to the side.
I'm coming to the south of France. So coming with y'all. Reeling up show.
Oh, when he refers about her, I'm just saying when he would. In other words, he would always bring her up, and I thought, oh, that's sweet. He's always thinking about her. That's cute.
if you see somebody with a podcast and they woman or wife is on the podcast, that's a red flag. That is a sign for help. See, if you handle your relationship proper, when your woman wants to come to your job, especially a podcast, something that they obviously don't respect because you want to come with me. I don't know what the fuck you want to come with me for, and I'm going on the motherfucking podcast. You ain't shit. You think they want to see you? I'm the only one that want to see you. I don't need you on the podcast with me if you my woman.
I'm coming to the South of France. I'm coming with y'all. Railing up show.
Look, I'm not saying 1,000% every time. Most of the time when when your homeboy got his woman with him at the nightclub, chances are that's a bad sign. Why she with you at the nightclub?
Me and my girl do everything together.
Right.
Our relationship, no.
It's like I always say, if your girl is on a podcast, she's for the streets. It never fails. What type of woman wants to be on a podcast talking about her personal business? It's only a bird who will be that comfortable to do that, because relationship is not sacred to a bird. A bird uses men. A bird only uses relationships to get what she wants. Then she powers up after she take all your money and return back to the streets. The thing about this Chad situation, the writing was on the wall from day one. But in all reality, what happened is he let his ego get the best of him. So his ego is telling him, I'm Chad. I'm that nigga. I could save this bird. I could be the one man who this bird is loyal to. And bro, that's your ego. There's not a man on this planet who could save a bird. That's just the reality. But some men, after they become successful, they let their success go to their head and start thinking that they are special. So even though the signs were there from the jump, like we all saw the signs, his ego wasn't allowing him to see the signs. His ego was making him feel like he was special. Yeah, she cheated on her ex-husband, but she ain't gonna do me like that because I'm Chad. Fellas, pay attention to the signs. The worst thing a man could do is ignore the signs, because the signs are always right in front of your face. And this is why I always tell you dudes, it's easy to get the pussy, just don't fall in love. Chad fell in love, let's be real. That's why he got down on one knee. That's a man in love. She won. From the time you got down on your knee, bro, that bird won. And she knew it. Fellas, be wise out here. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.